Holy shit! It's the fucking Pokemon! Pokemon everywhere, man! You got the Pokemon in the streets, in your friend's house, and everyone's playing it. Your friends, your grandma, even Uncle Ben. Yeah, so Pokemon Go released just about a month and a half ago, and everyone is having a goddamn heart attack over it. Because instead of walking around literally anywhere with your Game Boy, now you can lose your phone battery twice as fast.
Oh, yeah!
But this time, the Pokemon are here on Earth. Someone call the goddamn Men in Black. Mewtwo and his gang of chocolate ice cream titty sprinkles are trying to take Steve Jobs' Siri Vibrate. Oh shit, guys, it's a Charizard. I'm gonna be right back. So I played the older, and in my opinion, better Pokemon games for a large portion of my life. My first gaming anything was my Pokemon-themed Game Boy Color that I got from my Aunt Mila along with this case, a long time ago, and I still play it to this day. So I'm a pretty big Pokemon fan if I say so myself, and I've noticed that Pokemon seems to have a huge revival every 10 years exactly. The originals released in America for the first time in 1996, became a huge phenomenon, but I wasn't alive to experience it unfortunately. And it started becoming a stupid nerdy thing out of nowhere, and kids would be bullied for something everyone was doing just months before. Maybe because it's Nintendo and family friendly, but then again, that never happened to Mario, obviously. Everyone respects it if you say, oh, I'm playing Call of Duty, but if you say, oh, I'm playing Pokemon, everyone thinks you're a total geek. The same kind of thing happened to Halo and other classic games. But after the curve of douchebag hypocrisy, there was a new light. And yet again, the Pokemon craze is on. In 2006, I was but a wee lad, and just the perfect age to start my adventures. I loved the anime and had an Ash figure, and a life-size Pikachu that I used to dress up as Ash for Halloween with. To this day, I understand the hate against Ash, but the whole being 10 thing actually adds to his character for me. And I have to disagree with everyone else. Let's compare it to McDonald's. If you are on vacation, say on the NCR-controlled strip, and you want to go to dinner, you see some local joints, Big Kahuna Burger, Jack in the Box, but you see a McDonald's and go to that instead. But why? It's because you have absolutely no idea what you can expect at the other restaurants. The setup of the restaurant, the menu, the prices, everything is foreign to you. But you always know what you're gonna get from McDonald's. The same menu, the same baseline of quality, and the same way they manage to fuck up your order, especially for you every time you go there. That's how I feel about Ash. I'm a lot more comfortable to watch a character I'm already familiar with opposed to another, because I know what I'm getting into. Not that I wouldn't enjoy another interesting character appearing, like Serena, I guess, but there's no chance that there will be a character I don't like on screen, because I already know Ash is fun to watch, and I can always go back to him. After watching the show on my parents' very small tube TV that I still have constantly, the Pokemon craze started to die out, and the same kids I used to collect cards with and used to share secrets with, like Missing No, started to make fun of me and bully me about what we bonded over, and I felt very betrayed. Especially since my parents could never get me a video game system, and I could only play Silver and Gold for my Uncle Matt on my Game Boy Color, and playing both of them non-stop until both of their save batteries died. And to this day, I still think the originals are eons better than the DS remakes of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and had awesome memories between friends and family alike. And during this drop of Pokemon stigma once again, I found two channels I have come to love, Tamashi Hiroka and the J-Wits, who regained my spirit within Pokemon, and YouTube really became a big part of me with finding communities I loved, became a little part of, and found friends in. And this still continues to this very year, 2016, a huge mark for Pokemon with the App Store dominating Pokemon Go, and everyone played this game and freaked out about it, from the cancerous iFunny posts to the amazing non-gaming YouTubers who picked it up, because it's fun, and the hype was on. Just like Star Wars, it was awesome to have everyone giving this great franchise the attention it needed. And this is probably where I have lost a lot of you. A lot of you have probably seen the title, gone this far, and are wondering when I'm getting to this part. After all that, and my heart-to-heart moment with you all, why don't we just cut to the chase? I don't really like Pokemon Go that much, okay? I'm sorry, Pokemon. It's not you, it's me. I love you so much, but this is not you. You aren't the person I love. You are trying to be someone else that you aren't. Where's a game I knew? In the transition of moving this game from a beloved RPG game, it's become a decent App Store leader. Is it fun to move around from place to place with your friends? Is it fun to go out and seek out that rare Pokemon and go together as a team to take out that enemy Wait, actually, none of those are fun. I bet it's because of who my friends are, and how the hot summers here can be, but going around by foot to hatch eggs and find a new Pokemon every 15 minutes isn't too much fun. I think it's awesome that Pokemon is taking away the stigma of video games making you fat and lazy, even though the media still finds a thing to bitch about it one way or another.
When she called and said that she was hit by a car, I blamed the game, because she would not have been out of my house.
But to me, the mechanics aren't fun enough to warrant me not just taping my phone to the ghetto ceiling fan. It's also not even really a Pokemon game. Pokemon is known for being an extremely fun adventure, where you grow up as an adult and a character. Kind of. And this game doesn't have it. It's more like a Google Maps simulator with some fun Google Chrome extensions. I mean, I get it, but it's just walk around with terrible Pokemon per mile efficiency and just throw Pokeballs at them until you catch them. And add their candy to the pile. The evolution system is okay, but there's nothing gripping. It's just too simple. In Pokemon Silver, you could choose whether or not to evolve them, expand their levels, and help them learn new moves to teach them through an extensive library. Abilities that change the world and actions around you, like flying on your 2-ounce Pidgey.
Yeah! Hey, you douchebag! I want a rematch!
Oh god, alright Charizard, come out now! Alright Charizard, get us the hell out of here! Use Fly! But he has wings, it's not like I'm trying to teach it to a freaking monkey.
Woo! Pidgey! Yeah!
None of that here. At all. All you do is throw Pokeballs, catch bitches, and make Rattata candy. And a lot of these elements I don't expect to be on an on-the-go, map-orientated game, for the most part. One that really pisses me off is that Pokestops are the most simplified garbage bullshit I've ever seen. Why not make Pokestops actual Pokestops? You know, from the original games? You already have a store for me to shell out my money to, so why not have the ability to, I don't know, maybe shop at Pokestops, collect some weird currency after defeating Pokemon, and then being able to stop at a Pokeshop to acquire some Pokeballs, a lure, potions, and moves for reasonable in-game prices? That would be awesome. But no, you just tap it and get some garbage, randomly given to you. You have absolutely no choice over what you get. You know, taking the strategy out of the game, and to me, this is the biggest killer of the game. When I can't buy these items, or walk everywhere in the deep hood of Detroit to get the 2 Pokeballs, a paperclip, and a broken condom to get from Pokestops. Or even worse yet, have moves for my Pokemon. It's all chance. If I encounter a wild Pokemon, I can't think, oh, I'll hit it with a very powerful move, and then slowly break it down to 1 HP with my weak attacks until I can catch it, guaranteed. It's nothing like that. You know, a fun and engaging system. No, that would just make you use your brain a little bit too much. Aww. Instead, in this game, you're more like a passive observer, just throwing shit at a wall and seeing what sticks. Not a very fun game when you don't have any control. Like, what is this, Destiny? Yeah, and gyms in this game are jokes too. You can't even fight other players. What a joke! No, instead you fight their AI-controlled Pokemon and swipe left or right to avoid their— What the— This isn't Pokemon? What the fuck is going on here? This is how I win over shit for my faction? The one awesome mechanic of Pokemon. You know, the game's catchphrase? No, the other one.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause.
Yeah, that one! That was what you do on Pokemon!
Then he used his fight money to buy 2 of every animal on Earth. And then he herded them onto a boat, and then he beat the crap out of every single one.
You catch them, then you fight them. Simple. And a fun system. But somehow, this game can't do that. What's so hard about having AI, or what the hell? Why not just have them be able to fight you instead? Picking your moves one after one, choosing the block and an offensive one, or one that seems weak now, but will end up biting them in the ass later. That is a fun-ass game. I would play that game. So listen, Nautica and the Pokemon Company, this is what you have to do. Add RPG elements to the game, like better Pokemon managing, and add intuitive Pokestops. Add strategy and randomness control over the game. Let the gyms be something worth traveling across town to. And for God's sakes, let me play against and with other people. Because as it is, the game is okay. But there's many things that are just begging to be implemented, that are so obvious as to not wonder why they aren't already in the game in the first place. Yes, all in all, it's a game just to kill a few hours once and have sit on your desktop for all eternity. It fails to capture the magic that made the originals so amazing, and a magical journey. And to be quite honest, it kind of saddens me to think that this is the game that kids will know as the amazing Pokemon franchise. I think they deserve an experience a little bit better, wouldn't you think? Pokemon has a renaissance every 10 years exactly, and time is running out before it becomes a nerdy thing once 2017 comes around. So go on, make this a kick-ass game that'll push out the stigma of Pokemon for as long as I can dream. Teach a new dog old tricks. Go out, catch a few pocket monsters, get some exercise, and have some fun. Thanks for watching.